to any sneaker content or anything of the such. All right, this is for this is to voice my opinion about something that's going on here in New York City. That's wrong, and it's actually destroying a lot of families out here. Um, I was scammed, and I want to document it because something. If I end up homeless, I want everybody to know why I ended up homeless, and it wasn't because I owed anybody anything. Um, been living in the same place for 8 years, renting. That's where I'm going to start off. I've been living in the same place renting for about 8 years. Um, the house was owned by one family. Um, they got into some financial problems. I rented from them. I had lived. It was 2 units. There was the upstairs. There was the downstairs, and then there was an illegal basement apartment. But that's neither here nor there. So I moved upstairs. I was living on the second floor, paid my rent always, like I've been doing for the past 8 years. I guess the landlords got into some financial problems, and their house was going under foreclosure or whatever. Um, John Leah, never forget him, an older gentleman. Um, you know, off the boat, Italian guy. Spoke broken English, a lot of Italian. He's all right. He was a cool dude. He had sons that got themselves into some shit. So I came along. I moved in with my wife and my kids. Everything was fine. No lease. No none of that. Old school guy. No lease. None of that crap. And everything was fine. I was friendly with the guy that lived downstairs in the first floor. I knew him for many, many years. He's the one that actually made the introduction so that I could move in there. And he put me on, as they say. You know what I mean? So we all got along. Everything went well. Except the illegal apartment. The illegal apartment, it is what it is. So in about the 6th or the 5th year that I was living there, they sold the house. They came, they showed the house, everything was fine, to another Italian couple. Older, grown children. I guess they wanted to invest in a rental property and make money. At that time, there was no money to be made. You have to invest to get money out. All right?
What up, bro?
What up, homie?
Chilling, baby.
This is all I got. You got change?
Yeah.
All right. Let me get
What's on this?
let me get both. So hold on. So we rent. Everything's going great. No problems. No nothing with nobody. Up until my boy from downstairs moves. So I decided that I wanted to move downstairs. It's a little bit more spacious. It came with the backyard included, the driveway, everything cool. But the problem here being that now I had to pay somebody else's utilities because the illegal apartment downstairs in the basement didn't. You had to include the utilities in the first floor's rent, and I was not having that. So we went into a heated discussion where all I did was I called Con Ed, and I had them look into this, because if that was the case, why should the tenant have to pay for somebody else's utilities? Is what Con Ed said. So Con Ed came, they made their investigation. They said that there's no shared meeting in New York City, and if that's the case, then you're gonna have to pay the fines, and you're gonna have to take the electric that's under the tenant's name off, and the landlord has to put it under their name, and they have to pay for the electric. That's fine. So those people challenged me in court, those landlords, and I guess they were a little bit salty about it. They didn't want to hear nothing about it. They wanted me to pay all of that, and they didn't want to have to pay nothing. Meanwhile, all they're trying to do is gain profits from buying the house, and I understand. You know what I mean? Everybody comes to America to make a different life, to make money, and to live the American dream. And I'm totally cool with that. But I'm against making your life and making your dream off somebody else's back. I don't believe in anybody paying for anybody else's stuff when you're grown and you're able to pay for your own stuff. Why should that fall on someone else when you're the one that has to fix that problem? If you don't want to fix that problem, then you shouldn't have bought the house. You know what I mean? So to fix that problem, you have to apply for a shared for another meter, electric meter, another gas line has it cost, bro, the cost comes out to like $50,000. Nobody wanted to do that. So they decided that since that was going on, that I owed them that money. I didn't stop paying rent. I continued to pay my rent. So they decided that when they lost that case with Con Ed, that I owed them that money, and that by any means necessary, they were going to get that money. So they figured out that they can't. So what they did was, here goes when everything starts going wrong. They decided they were going to do a short sale to some unknown buyer that was just buying homes, paying for them in cash, and that they were going to sell the house to that person. And in the midst, they knew who that person was, because they ended up telling that person that I owed them money. So that person, which is my landlord now, and I'll get to his name afterwards, was they knew who it was. They had most likely done business with them before, because they knew when they came to the house to introduce themselves, they knew about this problem that I had with the previous landlord. Now, to my belief, to my being a former homeowner, I know that you never get to talk to the person that's buying the house. You only get to know what they bid on the house. You don't get to talk to them. You don't get to know them unless you're doing business with someone that you know that's gonna buy the house. So this guy comes along, a man and a woman, Russian. They come along. They do a quick sale on the house. They buy it. They don't look at the house. They don't come by. Nothing. They just bought the house, $650,000 cash. No mortgage payments, no nothing. They bought the house, bought it. All right? Now, I guess they spoke about it. They spoke about the problem that they were having with me, with the gas and the electric. And they said, oh, well, he owes us money because we lost and we had to pay all that money, which came out to about $5,000. So, from what I know, when you buy a house and there's tenants living in that house, it's going to keep doing that until I get back in the house. I'm gonna keep reconnecting. If it disconnects, I'll keep reconnecting. All right. So the new landlord, from what I understand, is supposed to write a letter. Also, it's supposed to get certified return receipt so that they know that we got the letter. It's a letter of introduction. Every tenant, when they do a buy a house, and tenants are living there, they're supposed to give you that letter and introduce themselves. This way, then they could come in person and introduce themselves, and everything. You discuss whatever you have to discuss. I'm the new landlord. Everything is all right. We just bought the house. Everything normal. But of course, New York City doesn't get down like that. New York City, you have now a bunch of people that are buying properties, all right, to scam the government out of tax money, to wash their money, all right. So, come on in, bud. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in.
He's got an upset stomach. He's so hot.
I see.
Yeah, he threw up on my knees. Yeah, it's really gross.
Yeah,
All right.
I was trying to catch it because he stood up to
He'll be all right. He'll be all
So he
right.
was like shaking, and then
he burped
he
and
burped,
rolled
and
up
it
came
went
up with
shot
it.
like that. It shot out and hit my.
All right. I'm on live right now.
Okay, wow.
I'm telling everybody our stories. So when you want to come through, come through. All right. So here we go. Let's continue with the craziness in my life. All right, well, on live. I'm gonna check out the. I'm gonna keep tabs on the chat through here. All right. So homeboy buys the house. Homeboy and homegirl. First day, they did it wrong. They just came knocking on the door, banging on the door, and I don't remember. It was at nighttime. It had to be about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night. I got a knock at the door. I answer the door. Can I help you? My name is Jason. My name is Jason. I'm your new landlord. Thinking to myself, this is odd. I didn't even know they sold a house. All right, your name is Jason. You own the house, okay? How can I help you? Oh, I just wanted to come in and talk to you for a minute, and introduce myself. Oh, everything is fine. Boom. So, homeboy comes in, says his name is Jason, sits down at my kitchen table. My wife's cooking dinner. She's in the kitchen. He sits down at the table. I sit down with him. He goes, so now he starts getting intimidating. I'm the wrong one. I'm the wrong one to get intimidating with. He says, oh, well, we have a problem. I said, well, what's the problem? You owe me money. I said, I owe you what? I said, you owe me money. You owe me $5,000 from the previous landlord. I bought your debt. Now, to my knowledge, being from the street, the only debt that you buy is a debt that you have in the street. That's like some mafia talk. Like you buying somebody's debt and you collecting on somebody's debt, or else I'm gonna break your legs, or I'm gonna do something to it. So I took offense to that, number one. I was like, you bought my debt. I owe you money? Never in a million years. I don't owe you nothing, bro. You need to come with paperwork saying that I owe you money. He goes, I got it. I got that paperwork. Don't worry, I got it. All right. So then he proceeds to tell me, well, we could squash that. We could squash that, and I'll give you 5,000, so you can move. So you can move out. So I can move out. What are you talking about, bro? How you gonna offer me $5,000 to move out of my house just like that, out of the clear blue sky? I said, no, bro. I'm taking on 5,000. What would you take? So me, I gave him I'm not taking no money to leave price. I told him 50,000, and I got mad and I walked away. And I guess he took offense to it, but he sat there with his nonchalant attitude and his wise guy ways. And he says, "Well, that's not an option." He goes, "Don't worry about it. Um, I'll work with you. We'll work it off. We'll work it off." No, I never, bro. I kept telling him, "Bro, you got to bring me proof. I don't owe you nothing." So, pandemic comes along. All right. This was towards the middle of the pandemic that he bought the house. All right. Now the pandemic is going on. Everybody, bro, money is flying around everywhere. We're getting stimmies. We're getting unemployment. We're getting all kinds of shit. Everybody in the United States of America is collecting on whatever they got to collect on and staying home or whatnot. Um, so all the while he's adding all of this up. He's adding all of this money up. So I told him, I said, listen, he tells me, how much do you pay rent? I said, well, you should know. You just bought the house. Oh, well, I bought the house. We just did a LLC change. He bought the LLC. So New York mom is taking notes of all of this in her mind. She looks up this guy. We have to pay an LLC. Why are we paying an LLC? We're not paying a landlord. We don't have no lease. Everything, he's fine with that. Don't worry about the lease, blah blah blah. Don't worry. But we're gonna have to change the rent because you're not paying electric. I said, no, I'm not paying somebody else's electric. That's out. That's on you. He goes, oh, that's fine. Well, then I'm gonna have to up your rent. We're gonna have to figure out how much you owe. That's fine. So my rent went from 1,900 to 2,100. Awesome. I paid him. I paid him for 2 months. And I said to myself, this guy's he's going to try something. He's going to try to milk me. So I said, you know what? They're doing the rental assistance program. We qualify. Let me do that. Boom. So the rental assistance program, what happens is they pay 12 months of back rent and 3 months of future rent. But I told them we could do that and you could try to get your 5,000, but you need proof. You need proof that that the landlord stipulated that in the terms of your agreement in the sale. I got it. Don't worry. I'm gonna take care of it. He says. Tells me I'm gonna take care of it, and me not thinking anything about it. Trusted him, and I said, you know what? Go ahead. You can do that. All right. So then he goes. I trusted him. I don't know. He did all kinds of paperwork. He filled out all kinds of shit. It got to the point where we filled the application for the rental assistance program. Everything was good. I remember specifically, we told him, listen, they're probably going to pay you that 5,000, but they're going to ask you for proof of the 5,000. That's when he told me, don't worry about it. I'll take care of that part. He was, that landlord's a clown, for real. Big clown. They're scammers. But I'm going to tell you, they're all setting me up. At this point, I'm already being set up. Me and my wife are already being set up. But we don't see it because they're doing it gradually. They waited a while so that they could pile everything together and then they could take it to a court. All right. So he's telling me no problem, blah blah blah. So what he does is he waits for me to do an application. He erases all the information that's on it because when you do the emergency rental assistance application, it's two-sided. I fill it out. I fill it out with all my information, and I get a password and an ID number. So he got it from me. I wasn't supposed to give him that. He was supposed to get his own. So what I ended up doing, I didn't know how it worked, and I gave him my password and ID number, and he went in at 3 o'clock in the morning, which is what we're waiting for now. All the proof of when he went in and it gives you time, it gives you where it came from, IP addresses, everything. So that's what we're waiting for now. So while we wait for that, he's trying to get me out before that happens, because when that happens, he's gonna go to jail. So, oh, um, for anybody, I'm not asking nobody for money. If you guys want to make a donation, I left my Cash App in the description. I'm not asking nobody for nothing. I don't do that. I don't get down like that. I came on here so that my voice could be heard, and maybe somebody out there watching YouTube can help me. That's all I want is help. I don't want it from nobody. I'm in a position, bro, where I don't even know what to do no more. I don't know what to do. So, all the while, the setup comes now. Once we filled out that application that I gave him the password and the ID number, he went in there at like 3 o'clock in the morning, erased all of my information, and put whatever he wanted. He put that my rent was 2,800. Now he got denied. He got denied because he couldn't wait. He kept telling me, "You doing it? You doing it? You doing it?" I said, "Yeah, I did it already." I said, "I gave you all the stuff." He goes, "No, it's something's wrong." When I went in, all my information was erased, so that's why I got denied. So we did it again. Now, all the while, the rules are saying that you could only apply 3 times. So that one time, that's strike one, right? We already used it. We already used that once, so we got to apply again. Now we applied again. They got approved. Now it's limited. It's limited because we already got denied and we didn't know why. But all the while, he's not giving us no information. He's not telling us he got paid. He's not telling us how much he got paid. He's just not even talking to us. No phone calls, no communication, no nothing. So we had to find out ourselves that he got paid, but it doesn't tell us how much. He only knows how much he got paid. Okay? So he changes the numbers and he makes the rent more. So then when we found out, we approached him and we told him, "Yo, bro, you changed the rent. You made it more than what it really is. That's illegal. You can't do that." He goes, "Don't worry about it. I'm going to give you all the credit. All right? Whatever it's over, your 2,100 is going to pay. What the 700 that it's over, I'm going to credit that to you as towards future rent. No problem." So I went along with the plan. So I don't know what happened. He out of the clear blue sky, he tells me, "That's it. Your money's up. You got to get out. You got to figure out what you're gonna do. You got to start looking for a place." I said, "No, bro. I still have. They only paid you this much, and I still have time." So now the setup comes in January. I approach him and I tell him, "Yo, bro, you got paid. We could do it one more time, and that'll keep me paid up until April." So we did it. He got paid, but now they overpaid him. Okay, keep that in mind. They overpaid him. We'll get back to that. So in January, he tells me, "No, there's a program, but what you have to do is I have to go to court and fill out some paperwork, and I have to take you to court, and they'll give it to you." So he goes. This is where he rocked me to sleep because I'm believing in. He rocks me to sleep. He goes to the courthouse, fills out all this paperwork for non-payment of rent. Meanwhile, my rent was paid up. And I get served with papers and I go to court. He tells me, "Don't answer it. Don't worry about it. Don't answer it." I said, "Nah. You have to answer every court proceeding. You have to answer that shit. You have a certain amount of time to answer it." And he's telling me not to answer it for a reason. Now I'm catching on. So I caught on. I went to the courthouse. I answered the petition, and I fought it. So now we get a court date for July. All the while, we still have an application in. He's getting paid. He got overpaid. So we had to go to court on April 17th. I was paid up in my mind, I'm paid up until April 1st. So we go to court April 17th. On April 10th, he gets a letter in the mail and he gets an email and we get the same email. Now we're checking. So he gets an email that he has to give money back. He has to give 3 months rent back, and because they overpaid him. So he got really overpaid. So he didn't give that money back. He still till this day has not given that money back. So we go to court. He's telling the courts that I haven't paid rent, that I owe him $22,000 in rent, that my rent was $2,800, that I never paid it. And he's just not even talking about the ERAP stuff. Now, he got rent. He got paid 15 months because the 3 months that he had to give back. Now in April, I did it one more time, and it got approved for the other 3 months. So I would be paid up until today, but he never cashed it in. He just said, nope, I'm not cashing that in, because if I cash it in, I'm admitting that I'm committing fraud. So he's dodging and dodging everything. So he's dodging everything, and hold on. He's dodging everything. He's trying to get away with it. He hires a lawyer. So we go to court. The first time we go to court, we get some really nice lady judge. They state their case. Oh, they have, they $2,800 rent, and the first words out of the judge's mouth was, oh, that means you have credit then. That means we can add whatever you have towards the credit. So you're really not. But that was too good to be true, because the next court date, which was on the 17th, I got some judge, bro, that is all for the landlords. The tenants have no rights. She didn't even bother to look at me once. She did not bother to ask me for any evidence that I had. She didn't bother to talk to me. She didn't bother nothing. Every time we filled out a motion, we gave in the motion. We did everything we could. She would go in the back, write down denied, and come out, open the door, and throw the paperwork out at the court clerk. And everything that I ever put in was denied. She never spoke to me, not once. She gave me 90 days on the 17th of April. She asked me, she goes, I said I want to go to trial. When I say that I want to go to trial, the landlord backed up and says, yo, I'll give you $10,000 if you leave by May or June or something like that. And I said, no. I realized that something happened there. Something happened. Jamie, when I'm not here, this is not sneaker content, Jamie. This is not sneaker content, dog. I said it when we first started. This is not sneaker content, bro. So I go and you can pull up those court documents. It's all on the website for the public. It will help explain everything. Yeah, but for the public, I have the paperwork right there. These motherfuckers got no spine, bro. That's messed up, New York Dad. Yeah, it's just crazy. So then I go. I tell the judge, no, I want to go to trial. I want to go to trial right now. Now, New York mom was sick, so she didn't show up that day. You're supposed to get an adjournment on that day. This lady said, nope, no adjournment. You want to go to trial? We're doing trial right now. And you're doing trial right now, and if that's the story you're gonna go with, I'm gonna find you guilty. She told that to my lawyer. So, and if you lose that, you got 2 weeks to get the hell out, and that's it. So, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna say, you know what? No trial. So I did no trial. She says, how much time you need? That's the only time she ever said anything to me. How much time you need? I says, I don't know, 90 days? I don't know. I don't know how much time I'm gonna need to find another place. I was not expecting this. She didn't care what I had to say, bro. 90 days, come back and see where we're at. Boom. Waited the 90 days. We went back to court. I went with a motion to please extend it because I can't find a place to live. My rent is being paid. Now that's where you guys found out that she told me make sure I have $4,200 here by 5 o'clock, and I will extend it and I'll stop the eviction. And all the while this guy is rocking me to sleep. He planned all this. He planned all this. Kept his mouth shut. Didn't call me. Didn't say, yo, um, um, I got paid this much. You're probably paid up until this date. We're gonna do it like this. All he told me was, if you do the 2,800. All the while, my man popped up with a book with a lease with my signature on it and my wife's signature on it. No idea where he got that shit from, cause I don't have none of that. No clue where he got that shit from. So he goes. And my wife figured out that you could get a fake lease online and you could copy the signature. It's called PDF filer or something. It's on the black web. And what it does is you scan somebody's signature and you transfer it over to another document. And it looks like you signed it. All you got to do is probably go over it with a pen. It looks like you signed it. I don't know how people scam all this shit. So all the while he's being paid. So she tells me $4,200 by Monday. Everything will be good. No, by 5 o'clock on a Friday. Meanwhile, I'm saving money to move. I want to get out of here. I'm saving my money. I got my money in my bank account, saving it to move. And she comes out. So we go back on Monday. We're late. I called my lawyer. I had gotten a lawyer. Saw a friend of mine. I gave him $650, and he was helping me out. Called him up. I said, yo, we're running late. We just can't leave kids by themselves. So we had to get somebody to come watch the kids. We go to courthouse. By the time we get to the courthouse, she was already done with our case. I saw the landlord walking out. She gave me some like grin, like I got you. So I walked in, and the only thing that she could tell me, the only thing that my lawyer told me was, well, the lawyer made a decision, and she's gonna keep the warrant. I mean the whole case going. But you got to pay another $4,200 by 5 o'clock, or because if you don't by 5:10, the marshals will be at your door taking your shit out. All the while, bro, my rent is paid, bro. I don't got no problems with nobody. So that's $8,400 within a 4-day period. And that was all the money that I had saved up to move. So she told me, you got till August 31st. July 31st. That's all I'm going to give you. If you want to come back and get more time, I'll give you more time. But you got to show me that you can pay partially the arrears, which is $22,000 that he already got paid for. You got to give me a partial of the $22,000, and you have to give me a month's rent in order for me to extend it. So, sorry for your eviction, but my little brother's birthday is today. Can you give a shout out to him? Or what? Yeah, all that extra work to scam out a few dollars. But he got $8,400. Who's that? Bobby Pesos? His birthday is Elva Galarga? Shout out to Elva Galarga. Happy birthday. He needs to just pay to rehouse you and done with it. If he doesn't want you there, make it easy on everyone. That's the whole thing. So now what I did, New York is for tenants. No, they're not. Boris the Blade. New York is for landlords, bro, especially Russian landlords like yourself. So New York is for the tenants, bro, especially in Staten Island. Bobby Pesos out of pocket. Bam. See ya. But I'm gonna be ya. I never see nobody named Bobby Pesos. Yeah, so yeah, that's just some crazy shit going on so it gets better. So we get to the 31st. Yesterday he sends me a text message that when can we meet for the keys, because today is my last day. The last day. So what I did was I applied. New York City it's called a one-shot deal. I never did something like this ever in my life, bro. I don't do welfare. I don't do none of that crazy shit. Right? So I applied for this one-shot deal, and hopefully it'll get approved, because what's going to happen is, the way they explained it to my wife was, they're going to give me a grant for the arrears for the $22,000, and they're going to pay it to the landlord, right? But at the same time, that's grand larceny. So he's gonna get in trouble. But I don't think he's that stupid. They've done this before to people because they knew exactly where to go. They knew exactly what kind of paperwork to fill out. They knew exactly what to do. They do this to a lot of people. The poor people upstairs, my neighbors that are upstairs now, they're great people. Section 8. And he tells them when they're late with the rent by like a day or two, he tells them that they're messed up, that he has to pay mortgage, that his mortgage payment is gonna be late. Bro, my man, you own the house. You paid for this house $650,000 cash. I got that shit on paper, bro. Now, what he doesn't know is how my wife found out everything about him. So here is the doxing of the shit landlord that I have. So the landlord lives on Shotwell Avenue in Staten Island, right? Shotwell Avenue is, in the Arden Heights section of Staten Island. I forgot his address. I think it's 255. All right. So homeboy lives there. He's got no kids. It's just him and his wife. They own over 130 different LLC companies. All right. They all go to Albany, but the mailing address is Shotwell Avenue, which is their residence. On Shotwell Avenue, every single house on that block is the same. They're all the same. They're all lined up the same. They all look the same. They all have the same color. Everything is the same. They're all worth $600,000, anywhere between $600 and $650. Why is his house looking the same on that one block? Why is his house worth $1.5 million when it looks the same as everybody else's on that block? Why, you ask? And I'm going to tell you why. Because with all these LLCs, he's evading taxes since 2004. What he does with the taxes is he owns all these LLCs between himself and his wife, and they own the estate. So the estate gets transferred from name to name every quarter. Every quarter they transfer the names on the estate, and then they sell the house to the LLC. So every quarter, when they have to pay a property tax, They evade all the property. They don't own just that one house or this one. They own a lot of property all over New York City. So what they do is they do what's called a short deed transfer, and they sell the house to one another back and forth every 4 months so they could evade on the taxes on all of these properties. That's number one. That's the one scam that they got going on that we discovered. Number one, he came in with his name, that his name was Jason. His name is not Jason. His name, what the hell is his name? His name is Morris. Morris Agave. Morris Agave is his name. Don't ever rent from that person. All right? He sets everybody up. He tells everybody, no, I'm gonna help you out. Bro, that's just to rock your ass to sleep to get you for whatever. Now, recently, I got into an argument with him because what was it that? Oh, because he said that I called the buildings department on him. I didn't call no buildings department on him. The buildings department was here. It just so happened that he pulled up. The buildings department got him. He says, "Oh, you called the buildings department on me? Well, fuck you. And I'm gonna make sure that I sue you so bad, or that I take your money so bad that you ain't even gonna be able to rent a bike under your name, a bicycle." I remember that. He threatened me to that point. So basically, that's what he's doing right now. So if I don't come up with the 22,000 by the time that I leave, he has a stipulation in the agreement that he's there to put a judgment against me for the $22,000. So I can never own anything in my life until I pay that $22,000 judgment. And that lasts on my record for 10 years. So I will never have credit. I can never rent a house or an apartment. And I can never do anything. I'll be homeless. So all the while, they got my wife's social security number. They ran down they did so many applications for credit cards and hard inquiries on my wife's credit that it's a 4. That's her credit score, a 4. Never in my life have I seen something like that. Her credit score is a 4. Yes, no. Shout out to all the ghost watchers, bro. I'm just serving as an example to, even if you're ghost watching, I don't care if you're ghost watching, bro. I want you to learn something. Don't get scammed, because they scam. There's scammers out there, and I don't care if you're ghost watching, whatever it is, bro. What are you gonna do to me? You're gonna make fun of me? Oh shit. I'm on here so that it doesn't happen to you. You know what I mean? Some way, somehow, I'm gonna get myself out of this. It's not a big deal. I'm working on that now. Hopefully the city will come through. They put it in as an emergency. We're waiting for a phone call back from them. If they do take care of that, then what I do is I go in front of the judge and I say to the judge, here's the full payment of the arrears. What do you want now? What else am I going what else does she want? She already took all my money. So they put me in a position where they took my credit. They want all of this money, or else they're gonna file a judgment on me. They took all the money that I had saved to move, and they want me out. So where do we go from here? Because you put me in a position where you took my money, you're taking more money, and you still want me out. So when are you gonna ease up? You know, you're choking me to death, but when are you gonna ease up and let me breathe a little bit? You know, the judge don't want to hear nothing unless I come up with something. She don't want to hear nothing. Only thing she talks is money. Kimberly something or other is the judge's name over here in Landlord Tenant Corner in Staten Island. All right. So the comment that was made before by Boris, whoever Boris is, I have no idea who the hell he is. The comment that was made before that New York City is for the tenants, that's a lie. That's a lie, because when you go to look for a tenant lawyer in Staten Island, There is none. They're all for landlords. The mob buys judges? Hell yeah, bro. This lady's tripping, bro. Lady's tripping. Your dad get out of that city. The amount you pay, you can get a whole house. A big ass yard in Connecticut. Ask Gio. You're only 4 and 5 minutes outside the city. Think about it. I am thinking about it. I got 2 weeks to move. I want to move to Jersey over the bridge. Because just to get out of here to get something right away. But bro, these people are making it impossible for me, bro. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move. I just need time to find the place. Where am I gonna find the 3-bedroom right away? Everybody wants credit checks and all kinds of shit. And they just ruined my wife's credit, bro. They just ruined it. A 4. They knew exactly what they were doing. They knew exactly what they were doing, bro. They knew exactly where to go. They knew exactly what to do. They knew exactly how this was all calculated. This was all thought about. This was all already done before. They knew exactly how to get around it. I'm gonna smoke this cigarette. I'll take you guys with me. Sell your collection quick, get that money. No, I know. I've been selling it off little by little. As a matter of fact, I got somebody that's gonna buy some for me today. I'm just waiting for him to get the money. Yeah. I mean, in the 2 weeks that I've been waiting, I already saved up. Some money. I already saved up moving money. I got money to move, but it's just now finding a place to move because he did it in a way where I'm still screwed. You know what I'm saying? And no, I'm not gonna let them get away with that shit. I'm not gonna let them get away with it. They did it to me. Next time it could be you. Next time it could be somebody else, somebody you know. Because that's the way these people get down. They don't work alone, bro. They got all crews. These people for the pandemic, these two, the husband and the wife landlord here, she owns a company that does home care attendant. When we look up that home care, there's only 2 employees listed. She got a PPP loan for like $200,000.
Good morning from the wonderful borough of Queens, the best borough in all the 5 boroughs. Yeah, you heard what I said. I said it. Guys, here's what we're going to talk about.
What?
Artificial intelligence. I hate that. And now, Westchester Police Department is using AI technology through a system that tracks plates, not to find you, to track how many times you've
They're tracking. You're being tracked.
You've taken the same route. How many times you've gone to Pennsylvania and come back on a GW. How many times you've taken the same road, done the same trip. You know why? They think you're fucking selling drugs. They think you're moving guns. So heads up to everybody in the state of New York. You have to understand one thing. They are tracking you. Don't think because you got the burner phone and the rental car, they ain't finding you. They're looking. Heads up. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
That's crazy.
Did you hear that?
So what if you just
Artificial
go to work
intelligence.
doing the same shit every day? So like you're
They're following through your plate, through your license plate.
crazy.
They tracking your ass.
Privacy, bro.
What happened? Yo, come here. Somebody want to hear, we want to hear your side of the story. I would tell you to come to Strong Island, but a 1-bedroom apartment is $2,000. Yeah, that's crazy.
No, that's crazy.
Strong Island is nuts.
What?
So I told them basically the whole story.
Yeah.
I might have skipped a couple of things, but
Probably. You always do, but
I told them basically from the beginning how we were paying rent. Everything was fine.
we were fine. We've been living here for 8 years.
I told them that.
Yeah, 8 years living here, paying rent. No,
I
not
just
only fucking
the
problems.
whole precision to the way that they did this.
Yeah,
That's mind-boggling to me.
listen, we had no problems. Like, we didn't realize, like, we always paid our bills. Everything was on auto pay. Until, we hit the pandemic. The pandemic came. we had nothing but time, so we're looking over our bills and we're like, holy shit, why is this electric bill so fucking high?
I told him about the electric.
And I'm like, there's
I
something
told him
going on with this
that's where
electric
everything
bill.
started.
And that's when we did the investigation. It took them a little while because the 6 feet apart, shit. So they finally did it, and it turns out that we're paying another tenant's fucking electric. We're paying our utilities aren't included, but their utilities were included. That's some fucking shit. That was the previous landlord, and she was awesome. Like we never had problems with her.
Until
that problem came, and they're like,
paying the bills is not a problem.
We'll take $100 off your monthly rent. No, bitch,
Gotta be
you
a
owe
Florida
me
dad.
for fucking 6 years of fucking electric bills. Oh, fuck out of here. So we're arguing. So in order for her to avoid
New York, F Florida.
No, but in order for her to avoid that fee, she sold the house. She didn't notify us. That by certified mail. We didn't even know that the house was up for sale. We didn't even know that the house got sold.
4-bed, 2-bath cost $300K to $400K.
How you ask me for my input and then you cut me off?
Well,
ask?
I'm reading. I'm reading to myself. I didn't cut you off.
You're not reading to yourself. Reading to yourself is not saying a word.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
And it's like, piss me off now. Piss me off. I'm not.
Rob Aces. He said Rob Aces cat. Simple Google check, my guy.
Let's go. Come on.
She just yanked it out of my hand.
What's up, bro? I've been here for the time being. Just waiting on updates over here. I hope you're good. Yeah, I mean, I could be better. I've seen better days. We're just on wait right now. The city, we spoke to city. You spoke to the city. We spoke to housing. We spoke to them. We told them everything that's going on. They're gonna help us. They're gonna try to help us. They have our application for that one-shot deal in there. This guy's like adamant about getting me out. I think he thinks that the sooner he gets me out, that this is all gonna disappear. He's got nothing to worry about. That's wrong. You fucked up. Mississippi, cheap. Nah, definitely ain't going to Mississippi, bro. That's New York is fucked up. But I work 2 jobs. The wifey works 2 jobs, and we still scraping by. Yeah. You got a little business going on. It's hard, bro. It's hard. I got 5 kids. I mean, I only got 3 with me now, but it's a totally different story if it was just me and my wife. Be out of here. We'll be chilling. But the judge hasn't even bothered to realize that there's children involved here. All right, these kids. I try to be the best role model that I can for my children. Try to show them the right way to do things, and this is what I get. Now, this is not for nothing. I live in a predominantly white neighborhood. No offense to anybody, but I've never suffered through racism and things like that till I got here. And I've gone through racism, and I just keep my mouth shut, keep it moving. This was the ultimate act, all right? Because I even got text messages from the landlord talking to me all kinds of crazy shit. But the judge not listening to me and not even looking at me was what really made me realize, wow, here we are, 2023, and we're still dealing with people being prejudiced and being against other people just by the way they look. This judge has a rule book. All right? She has a rule book online that you're supposed to read all her rules before you go into a courtroom. Never in my life. Depends on what city y'all talking about. In Texas, APR for homes. No, I'm not worried about that. Not worried. Buying a home, yeah, I would have to actually. That's the next move. I would never, after I get out of this situation and I find a place to rent for the time being, I ain't renting no more, bro. I'm just gonna get me a crib, and that's it. I don't gotta worry about all of this craziness. What's her name? I'll tell the family to pay her a visit. Who? Who the judge? Kimberly something or other. Yeah, she's online. New York is a nice place to visit. That's it. Facts. I love my city. Don't get me wrong. I love New York City. I love it. Born and raised here. I don't. But when it comes to situations like this, New York City is, bro. I think we have the most scams per than anywhere in the world, bro. Anywhere in the world. People that don't do nothing. That's all they do here in New York. They just sit and try to think about the next scam. I mean, y'all watch Donnie Brasco. To that extent, that's true. They just sat around thinking of what kind of scams they were gonna pull next. That's what people do here. You don't got nothing else. Well, let's think of a scam where we can make money. So my man, so she got a fictitious home care attendant business that she put out a PPP loan for. She got a $200,000 forgiven because she don't got to pay that back. $200,000 I guess gift because it's not even a loan at this point. And she only has 2 employees to her company. How you like that? How do you own a home care attendant business with 2 employees? You're gonna service 100 people with two employees? That don't make no sense. Then you got him, the husband. He got $150,000 PPP loan for a rubbish removal business that he went and bought a 1-800 rubbish removal truck, and it's still brand new. He's never used it. It's just sitting there. He'll drive by. He'll drive around with it a little bit. He'll throw some garbage that he has, whatever he could find around his property, and that's it. Most of the USA isn't like this at all. No, New York City. I mean, I don't go around from state to state trying to see what negative shit I could find out about it. But to me, I live here, and this is fucked up. And there's old people that this happens to. There's old people that take advantage of. It doesn't matter what you are. If they could get their scam across, they're gonna get their scam across, and they're gonna get you. Right now, I know that all I'm focused on right now is my last hope would be that the city comes through. I get granted that grant for that one shot. I go to them. I'm still getting out of here. I don't want to be here. Why would I want to be somewhere where they don't fix nothing? Bro, Jamie was here. Jamie was here the other day, and I prepared Jamie. Said, Jamie, just, excuse the way that I live, but this was caused by the landlord. They don't fix nothing because they figured if they fix something means that you're going to get comfortable and you're going to stay. So they rather not fix anything and force you out.
See, Diddy's at it again. Tried to kill Jamie Foxx.
Who?
Diddy.
Did he try to kill Jamie Foxx?
No, he killed Biggie.
Oh, he killed Biggie? And he tried to kill Jamie Foxx?
Why couldn't
What
he
the
kill
fuck?
fucking Fred Fontaine?
What the fuck is going on here? You know? And I'm gonna do this every day. Every day we're gonna do a live stream because I want people to hear about this. I don't want this to happen to anybody else. You know? And I want somebody, if they see this, if they could help me and I don't mean monetarily either. I mean, if they could help me as far as getting this guy, or even a place that I could rent for the time being. I have money to move, but I need like a 3-bedroom apartment. You know, it's just crazy that it has to stoop to this. But you know, if you're gonna open up a platform, this is what your platform should be for: to voice your opinions in a constructive way, not go out there and go pull out a gun and go start shooting your landlord. No, I want to get my landlord the same way he got me. You know, he went about it, he planned it all out, and he executed his plan, and he got me. He got me. Mhm. Well, he's committing tax fraud, bro. He has over 100. They have over 100 LLCs, bro. They're committing tax fraud when they transfer deeds back and forth to avoid property tax. And from what I understand, it's a very touchy subject because I looked into it. Crazy. Yep. Even the system is broken and corrupt. That's true. Gotta start packing though, brother. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, that's without question. What state you thinking of staying in New York? No, I'm not staying in New York. I want to go to Jersey. I want to go right over here, right across the water. But I'm looking in Jersey. I'm looking in like Perth Amboy. I'm looking in. I'm trying to find in neighborhoods where I won't be. I won't be. Racially profiled. You know, Elizabeth, Rahway, Linden. Places like that where I would get the benefit of the doubt. I wouldn't be messed up, messing anybody up, and I'm still close. I would still be close to my mom. That judge is gonna cut the landlord loose because she's corrupt as f. Bro, to take my money and then tell me that I still gotta move, that's some crazy shit. And I'm not even asking to stay. I'm not asking to stay. I'm just saying, bro, I just need more time. That's all I need is more time. I'm not saying that I'm not gonna pay the rent. I'm not saying none of that. I will always continue to pay my rent. Where I stay, I have to pay. If I stay, I gotta pay. But she's not giving me no. She took my money. The judge straight up took my money and gave it to the landlord. Broadway, that's what's up. My pops just bought a house out there. I need to go around there. I need to go around there, around where I fit in. I don't fit in over here. Shout out to B-Best. $5 dono. Shout outs to the Ghost Watchers. Big love, y'all. Smash that like button. Yeah, the Ghost Watchers are probably, trying to tally up what they're gonna. Bro, you can't say nothing about me, bro. I'm getting kicked out for pain. That's the craziest shit I've ever heard in my life. I'm getting kicked out for pain. What about New England, Pops? I think it's a little bit too far. New England's a little bit too far for me. Remember, I still got my mother here. My mother, my whole family. I'm not trying to alienate myself. I'm just trying to go. I'm just trying to go somewhere where I could fit in more. Perth Amboy is one of the big ones that I would like to where I would like to be. But then you get to the credit part, and he ruined our credit also on top of it. Don't you get profiled in New Jersey? That time when you got pulled over, yeah, but that wasn't where I'm moving to. That was in North Jersey. That was all the way by Inglewood Cliffs up there, up that way.
I want to make some pancakes with a Swiffer.
50 Cent moved to Connecticut. Is my power chat on? Yeah, but I'm on my phone. I'm on my phone. I got Cash App. Cash App's on there too. I'm to the point, bro, that I'll take anything right now. I'm the type of dude, bro. If I even find a 2-bedroom, how about that? It's got to be spacious enough. I sleep on the floor, bro. As long as my kids are okay and they have a roof over their head and they're sleeping right, I don't care about nothing else. I'm one of those dudes. I'm not asking nobody for nothing. I'm a man, bro. My job is, all I wanted to do was bring light on this so that it doesn't happen to nobody else. Your dad, I first thought you were Italian. Were you getting profiled? Bro, I get profiled everywhere. When you first hear my voice, that's what everybody says. If I talk to you on the phone, first thing they think, oh, he's Italian. He's a Guido from Brooklyn. But no, when they see me in person, they're like, everybody's shocked. But that's what it is, bro. That's racial profiling right there at its best. When you talk to somebody on the phone and they expect to see one thing, and when you come to meet them in person, they see something else. That's racial profiling, bro. Everybody does it, but it's just the way that you do it. You shouldn't be a cop or a person of a law enforcement or authority and be racially profiling people. That's not okay. This was definitely least expected. Hope everything gets better. Listen, it can't get no worse. That's the way that I could put it. The worst that it could get is that I'm outside in the street, and that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. I do have family here. My mom ain't gonna let me be in the street. Shout out to Gabe with a 5. God always provides, but also keep pushing forward. Love is love. I know. Thank you, Gabe. Appreciate you, bro. He don't say that. Your health is more important. Come on, macho. Don't do that. Check your phone. Check my phone. How am I going to check my phone? I'm on my phone, Wook. Come on, Poppy. Yo, Wookie, you funny as hell, bro. Wookie's like, check your phone. I'm on my phone. All right, I got you, Wookie. Thank you. I appreciate you, Wook. Wook, you don't got to do that, bro. You don't got to do that. You guys that here in the chat, you guys you always got my back, and I know that you guys do. But it's gotten to the point where I have to speak out, bro. And what the hell do I have a platform for if I can't speak out? You know what I'm saying? Why do I have a platform if I can't speak out? That's why I told everybody, this is nothing has nothing to do with sneakers. Nothing. This now, you know, my worst enemy, bro. On the one, you guys that hate me so much, I don't even wish this upon you because I know you're watching.
Okay, we don't fight. Let's go my
I don't wish this on none of you.
I'll show. Let go.
It's very frustrating when, you know, you're in the right and you're made out to look wrong. You know, I'm going to give you an example. You know, a lot of people get locked up for murder, right? A lot of people get locked up for murder, and they go to jail and they do their time and whatnot. All the while they say that they're innocent, they're innocent, they're innocent, they're innocent. No, it's not me, it's not me, it's not me. Yet they go through all of that, and then 20 years, 30 years down the road. Shout out to Fifth, man. Order some Chinese food for lunch for you and the family, Pops. Tell me. Thank you, Fifth. Appreciate it. Yeah, listen, I'm almost to the end of my rope. You know, I get it from sneakers, right? I get all the hate, all of that. And that doesn't even matter to me right now. I would rather that hate than what I'm going through right now. I would rather that. That would even make me feel better. All the haters that hate me on YouTube, on sneakers and all that, I would rather all of that than to go through this. And it's fucked up because when I was younger, I didn't care. I didn't care. I would pay rent. Thank you, Skip. Thank you, Skip. To me, it's just like it's not right, bro. It's not right. And I'm not crying out of sadness. I'm crying out of anger. I'm angry. And if it was, thank you. I would rather, bro. I would go through anything else, bro. Than go. Yeah, I'm angry because this is not me, bro. Thank you, Marlon Bent. Marlon Bent, you just subscribed. What happened to Marlon Bent? Yo, thank you, family. I appreciate you guys. It's hard. It's hard. And it's not even money, bro. It's not even the money. It's being forced to do something you don't want to do. D Goon, thank you, bro. Thank you. It's all good. We're here for you. I know you guys are. I know. Thank you. He said, come to Chicago, stay with my family. Yo, bro. I'll end up on O Block, bro. YouTube taxes. Yo, Chungy's funny as hell. He's like, YouTube taxes. Always be here for your dad and the sneaker gang. Anything you need. I know, bro. I know. Try to send it other ways. Yo, Chungy's funny as hell.
I don't see anything.
No, I have Cash App. I put my Cash App in the description. Hey, stop screaming. That's my Cash App. I'm not asking nobody for money. I'm just not gonna do that. I swore that I wasn't gonna do that. I don't. We got mad love for you and your dad. We're here for you. I know you guys are. My apologies, pops, but I don't trust Cash App. Yeah. I would send you some donation when I can. Te quiero mucho, mi hermano. I know. I'm not asking for none of that. I'm just asking for people to listen. We sneaker gang. We family. What up, Selling Daily? What's your PayPal, New York Dad? What's my PayPal? How do I do that? I have a PayPal too. What is my PayPal? Hold on.
Yes, you did.
How do I find my PayPal?
Shut up! Like, oh my god. Stop!
Mama, where's mommy?
Hey, borrow the charger.
What?
Hey, borrow the charger.
Yeah, here. Relax, bro. You guys are arguing over a charger, bro.
No, because Kenzie keeps mimicking me for no reason.
All right. I got to ask my wife because I don't know what that is. I don't know how to do that one. What's my PayPal? When they ask me what's my PayPal, what do I tell them? I don't know what my PayPal is, though. All right. Hold on. I'll figure it out. It's in my phone. It's in my phone. I got my PayPal in my phone. Let me see. Let me see. I do this. I could do this. I don't know what it is. Hold on. I could do this. I never had anybody ask me for my PayPal. What the hell? Let's see. All right. Hold on. Oh my God. There it is right here. All right, I got it. All right, so how do I find out what's my PayPal? My PayPal profile account. I guess it's my email address. Would it be my email address? Oh, get verified to start accepting payments. Oh, I never did this shit before. I never got none of this. I never did this. You're going to Puerto Rico? Who's going to Puerto Rico? Hell yeah, shit. I would love to go to Puerto Rico, bro. What the hell is this? I don't know how to do this, bro. Now this is to get verified. I don't know how to do this, bro. You guys got me. You guys got me real good with this one. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I got. All right. Yeah, send to Wookie. Thank you. Yeah, I don't want to do it for that, bro. I'm not here for that. I just want to make everybody aware of what's going on. I needed some kind of, I needed to speak out at some point. I needed to speak out and just, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. So that's all. I just needed to speak out. I needed to let everybody know. And probably if somebody watches this, and can help me out in any way, and I don't mean monetarily, bro. I really don't mean that way. I mean in a way where I could, in a way where I could find a place and get the hell out of here. You know, I have money to pay. It's just that these people are making it so impossible for me that I just want to leave. I'm not letting them go though. You know, New York mom is angry. You don't do that to a family, bro. And this guy and his wife, bro, you could tell this is what they're about. You cross them, they're gonna hurt you. No, I missed the last 3 donos. Are you kidding me? Hold on. You don't want to leave nobody out. Shout out to Brooklyn Foams. Here's for your coffee. Thank you. Cousin Eddie, thank you so much. You're my guy. We appreciate everything you do on here. Stay strong. All the love coming your way. Thank you, bro. Mo Fuego. 20. Coursing. Go co-hosting you on Twitch to put the word out there. Thank you, bro. So what do? I hit that link. I hit the link. So what do? I hit that link. Oh, there I am. There I am. There I am. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, there I am. There I am. Listen, it's crazy. It's just nuts. I just don't want this shit to happen to anybody. I don't want this shit to happen to nobody else. If it happens, I just don't want this shit to happen. Oh, I gotta lower the volume on that one. Yeah, I just don't want it to happen to nobody. All right, I'm gonna give it to you guys, and I'm gonna sum it up all in it real quick for everybody on Twitch also. All right, I moved into a house. I've been living in a house for 8 years, renting. I lived upstairs. Everything was fine. I moved downstairs. All hell breaks loose. The landlord, I find out, has an illegal apartment in the basement.
This is 1,000% the Bronx, isn't it?
What?
This is the Bronx. Right?
Hell yeah, that's the Bronx. Yeah,
I know exactly where that is.
that's Fordham Road. That's
Yes.
Fordham Road. Damn. All right.
What?
Yo, we're right now. We're right now. We're on YouTube and we're on Twitch right now.
Are you on Twitch account?
No, look, come here. You don't. Yeah, I got. You're on the phone. You're not on that camera, so don't worry
How?
about it. Look.
How?
Mauricio is
Oh,
got it
he's
linked
doing
together.
that also?
My man Mauricio, Mo Fuego.
Baby. Look at that shit.
So I'm trying to give them the story. Hold on.
Watch this motherfucker though. You know
All
exactly
right.
where that is. We know exactly
Yes,
where that
that's
is.
Fordham Road.
Yeah.
Fordham Road. Oh,
But watch what he does. He gets through. He gets through.
yeah. Looks like my compadre when he was getting away from the cops.
Wait, what? I'm fucking hopped on the sidewalk.
Damn, bro.
Knocked down the freaking peanut cart. Is that peanut cart? I don't even know. Oh, knocked
Oh
the
my
whole down.
God. Did he run anybody over?
I don't. But there's the corner right there. That's.
All right. Let me get to what I'm doing here. So all right. So here it goes. Here it goes. All right. So we move downstairs. Maldito, thank you for the $10 dono. Hope all is well, OG. I'm gonna be all right, man. I'm gonna be all right. I have you guys to fall back on. You know that I always could talk to. It's like what I always say, bro.
Also, something's wrong with JoJo. He keeps throwing up. So I don't know what's wrong with him.
So we gotta take
I
JoJo
don't
to the vet
know.
now.
We'll see how he feels later on, but he just keeps throwing. We gotta make him some boiled chicken and some rice. So I need to leave some rice.
All right.
Because we need to get his stomach.
Okay.
So he
All right.
stop
Let
throwing
me.
up.
It keeps getting better.
Yeah.
Gets better and better by the hour. So the short of the story is I got scammed. All right. So I moved downstairs. There's an illegal apartment downstairs. We argue with the landlord at that point because the original landlord had sold the house. He came into financial troubles. He sold the house. New people came. They tried to scam. They didn't try to scam. They just wanted to make money, quick money, on a rental property, and that's all right. Listen, there's nothing wrong with that. That's the American way. Yeah. So we caught on to their little thing where they wanted us to pay the utilities for the illegal apartment downstairs, and we said no. I called up Con Ed, and Con Ed,
We didn't know that we were paying that. We figured that out.
we figured that out. All right. Yeah. So then she said that I owed her $5,000. She transferred it over to the new. I guess she knew the new person that bought the house, the one that scammed me now. So he buys the house, and he set up this big ass scheme where I'm to the point now where the judge took all of the money that I had saved to move, and they gave me till yesterday to move. So now we're living on the 14-day notice from the marshals.
Yeah, they'll be here any minute probably.
Yeah, to put the note on the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Start banging on the door like they're the fucking SWAT team.
Yeah.
Whatever. Fuck my dick.
Yo, New York man said S my D.
You know why? I'm gonna keep buying myself time because that's.
So basically, what we have going on right now to buy us more time, the judge said, because they also have a $22,000 judgment pending over my head,
which is fraudulent,
that if I don't pay them a portion of that payment,
that we can't get more time.
But
guess what? I got a plan. So, like I said, I know the law. That should have been my calling. I mean, I should have just done that in my life. Yep. So reading on the Senate law site, which is public to anyone whoever needs it.
That's one thing. New York mom should have been a lawyer.
So there are ways around like judgments. in housing specifically. So in housing, like number one, because we're married, like I could, what's it called? Exercise my right to the general obligations law, which is when you're married, a husband and wife are not binding to contracts that were signed. Like you signed the stipulation. I was not present. So if the spouses are tenants,
Yo, hold on. B-Best is on Twitch too.
I'm gonna leave again.
No,
Alright.
B-Best is on Twitch. That's why I said, hold on a second. She's over here on Twitch.
Okay.
All right, so go ahead. So we're not binding.
Yes, which again I can't, because then at the same time, like, all right, oh yeah, you're right, you're not binding, but we'll make you binding. So I can't go at that. I can't use that right now because I don't have anything to back it up. So yet, because now the second thing to completely dismiss a judgment is when you could prove fraud. I'm very close.
So this guy is as fraud.
I'm very, very close.
These people are as fraudulent as they come, bro.
Report. Once I have that paper, it takes time.
Bro, how many LLCs?
Like over 100.
Yeah, over 100 LLCs
They're getting
own.
desperate this year because this year is the last year that they could hide their identity. So they decided to take all their LLCs and combine it into one office that only has one mailing address, like forwarding, which is to our landlord.
What's the address?
I'm not giving that up right now. It's
What?
my information. It's my information.
What, the landlord's address?
The landlord's
Shit,
address.
I already told him to block.
Yeah, well, I gotta learn how to blow whistles because I'm not really good at that shit. But
Bro, you're not
I'm trying.
blowing no
I
fucking
know.
whistle, bro.
I don't
Yo,
like
here's
snitching.
the situation.
I don't like to be snitched, and
New York mama hasn't blown the whistle yet because she thinks that she's being a snitch.
And I don't like
And this is the way we see it in the street. All right? A woman, there's no code of snitching for women in the street, especially if you're protecting your family from being in the street. That dude right now,
it's hard. I was tortured my whole
the
fucking
landlord,
life to never snitch.
listen to me,
So it's
the
hard.
landlord does not give a shit whether you or your kids are in the street right now. He wants your kids to be in the street right now. So you need to blow that whistle and go get a big whistle. The grenade whistle.
That motherfucker has been tax evading.
The grenade whistle. That's what she needs to go get, bro.
From 2003. You know how much money that is? And we're talking about like building a condominium, a private condominium building, 3-story or 8 stories.
That's what, keep the shoot up. How's she being a snitch? You're not being a snitch, bro. Everybody and their mama already done told you that's not snitching, bro.
I just thought I like to mind my business,
Yeah, well, they ain't minding yours.
They're not.
That's not snitching at all, bro. Keep telling her, bro, that's not snitching.
Listen, I was like
I'm from the street, bro, and I'm telling you that's not snitching. That's protecting.
Like they have like the money and the power to fucking beat me right now.
Shout out to Chase Stark, bro. Shout out to Chase Stark. I haven't checked none of that yet, but shout out to Chase Stark. Love you guys, man. Sneaker Gang, you guys impressed me. All I came on here for was to relieve myself of all of this, bro. I got this pent up stuff inside of me. And I can't sleep at night.
I mean, listen,
I'm all restless at night.
I have all these things. It's like work.
New York mom, she don't even know it. She has night terrors. You don't even know that.
I know.
I
realized that.
I don't even tell you.
This is why I can't go to sleep.
She woke up the other night. She was sitting up screaming, and she was asleep, bro. You gotta get that. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, I hate when you guys tell me that I do that because that's dangerous, bro. It's dangerous.
No, I don't care.
Like it's dangerous.
Bro, right now, this fucking guy and his wife, They don't give a shit where we. They don't want us here.
Meanwhile, they act all types of way, but when I drive by their house and they see me, they fucking running. They run.
Yeah, they run because they don't.
They know that they just because you're in the courthouse making all smirks at me.
When it comes to your kids, New York dad, you gotta protect them at all costs.
See, this is why I say it's dangerous, because I need to do this the right way, because or else I'll go fucking kill them. That's how I feel. And you know that I probably will.
No.
I honestly don't care.
Keep the shooter. Keep the shooter. No. You gotta understand. She grew up a certain way. We always grew up. You don't tell on nobody, no matter what. But here, she thinks that she's in that same situation. No, she's not in that same situation, because everybody's telling her. Everybody that we spoke to from the street told her the same thing. We understand why you think like that, because you were raised like that. But when it comes to protecting your family, there's no snitching. Women, number one, women, there's no snitching when it comes to women. That doesn't affect. That does not count in the street. That does not count. You are protecting your family. You're a mother protecting your family, protecting your children, and the other side, they don't give a fuck if your kids are in the street right now. They don't. They don't give two shits.
I just wish I knew the right person to go to. Like, who do I don't even know where to start. Like, who do I go to? Who do I tell? Who do I say? What do I do? I don't know where to go.
Problem is said, if that's what you call snitching, then I'm a snitch. I'm telling them everything from front to back. You know?
But it's like, where do I start?
Where do you start?
Where do I start?
That's another reason. What up, Sandman? Sandman is here, bro. Sandman is here. It's over now. It's over. Sandman don't give a fuck.
My voice, you hear it? I'm making myself sick. Like, this is making me sick.
Yeah. We're to the point.
And it's not like I'm not sleeping, because I pass out every night. I've been sleeping early every night. I've been passing out. But now, no wonder why I wake up tired, because I'm screaming in my sleep.
What did your attorney friend tell you to do? Nothing. He took my money, and it was over after that.
You can't get an attorney. You live on Staten Island. You're not getting
There is no attorneys for tenants in Staten Island.
And
none.
Anyone from other boroughs, they ain't coming over here.
And anyone from other boroughs, they not coming to Staten Island. They said, bro, Staten Island is fucked up when it comes to landlord-tenant disputes.
And then they put the worst fucking judge over here who completely...
God bless your family, Sandman said. Yeah, let's go, baby.
Who completely...
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you.
Just completely bad. Like, she didn't even give us a chance to have a trial. Nothing. She denied it. She denied us. That's not allowed. That's not allowed. That's not allowed. That's called... That's
Yo, the judge straight up told me to my face, if we didn't go to trial right now, she was going to find me guilty
we don't have enough
anyway.
To appeal it either. We don't have enough to appeal it either. So we can, but if she didn't sign those papers for us getting the extension, even though I still feel like maybe we could appeal them, because she should have been able to deny it before us giving any money, because of the order of the eviction that was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It's an order that she made. Order. And the marshals made a mistake and put it the day before, which makes it defective. It's not, you can't do that. It has to happen after. And 7 days.
Yeah.
7 days after. How are you going to fucking evict somebody the day before that the execution is supposed to be, the warrant of execution is supposed to be issued?
The big question here is...
And she denied it.
Yeah.
She denied it.
How do you evict somebody that paid their rent?
Exactly.
How does that happen?
Well, because there's a fake forged lease. There's a signed lease. The lease and the amount of money and the signatures were on 2 separate papers, number one.
Yeah.
They didn't have the original, because the original, according to, if you read that lease, it says at the bottom where the signatures are that, you're signing this to agree to the amount at the top of the page. Where is the top of the page? Where's the whole thing? Where is it?
Nowhere.
Okay, that's number one. Number two, you don't even know what my fucking signature looks like. How are you going to say that's mine? She didn't ask to see what my
Take it to
signature looks
Univision.
like.
I already called the news and all that. They don't
care.
answer. They don't answer.
No, not that. We called the mayor's office.
It's
All the
mayor's
gonna help
office.
everybody fuck out of here. The mayor's a fucking liar. Another fucking idiot. Another fucking politic that fucking doesn't. I don't even know why there is politics. Because it makes no
Hit up the
fucking
Legal
sense.
Aid Society. No, that's what she did.
No,
That's
I didn't talk to the Legal Aid Society. I talked to the Legal Service.
all legal service.
Yes, fuck Legal Aid, bro. They're another one that doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I don't do Legal Aid.
And I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna do this every day. Every day. Somebody. This has to get out in the algorithm.
So basically,
And it's got to go around everywhere, bro.
It's a service that helps you.
Somebody
Process,
gonna
so-
hear this shit. Well,
No, legal service is a service that helps you fight your legal situation process. Because if we would have done that from the beginning, a lot of things they couldn't have done to us. Like they could not have given us a judgment if we would have been pro se from the beginning.
see, but how do we know that? We don't know that.
Didn't.
We don't know things like
I
that.
didn't know that either. That's new.
We don't know
That's
things
new.
like that.
That wasn't like that. You know, back years ago when we went to housing court.
Bro, and the only thing that gets me is that this lady took all of our movie money. She took it.
Mm-hmm.
She took it, she gave it to them, and then said, well, you still got to get out.
Yep.
That's what?
Yeah.
I scrambled, I ran around, got money
Then
on.
she gave us a time limit on the same day.
Yeah.
Which is like, how do you even do that? That's so fucked up.
Yeah. Yo, the lady is.
But guess
what's
what?
her name?
I know
What's her name?
is Kimberly Slade.
Kimberly Slade.
Yeah,
She
her
slayed
son
my
Her
ass.
son went to Curtis High School. He's 23 years old. I know where he lives.
She live in the hood too.
Oh, she does live in the hood.
New York
but
mom
she-
has a fish grease. New York mom hottest fish grease right now. Yes, she is. New York mom is pissed. Yeah.
Because you know
She's
what? I
cussing
live
now.
life. I try not to lie. I try not to be mean to people. I try to live. You know, I try to be as just a good person, a good citizen. And yet, it's like that doesn't matter. You can't be nice to
No,
nobody.
Jenny G, they
You
can't.
be
They
nice to
can't do
nobody.
that.
Fuck everybody now.
That's
now
one
everybody
thing.
go fucking
Most
fuck
well, we called the marshals today, and once we're on the list, we were on that list bright and early this morning. You got 14 days after that list, but in between those 14 days, okay, we could come up with something else. So right now, what we're doing
14 days. We're gonna come up with the one-shot deal, which because I've never asked for it before.
I
so,
told them that. I told them that.
You
I
know,
told the
one-shot
chat
deal.
that.
But when they call me today, I'm gonna find out if we could just use that and to use that to get out.
The main reason for this.
If we leave, as long as we leave, they won't put the judgment against us. But if we get evicted, like the marshal takes us out, then we have the judgment against us. Okay.
Yeah.
So, and like I said, we're going pro se because it does protect us somewhat than if we had a lawyer. So.
My whole reason for doing the lives is that maybe by some miracle of God, it gets to somebody that could do something.
Just not even do something. Tell me what to do.
Yeah.
That's it. Give me. The
That's
advice.
number one. Number two, we got a lot of people in here that
I need to learn.
that
and I'm
have
dying to learn
ideas.
what I need to do.
100 minds are better than one.
Yeah.
So, everybody that's commenting, I read it and it counts because, somebody might come up with something that we could go that route. You know what I'm saying? I didn't build all of this up.
Tomorrow it's gonna have to be.
I built a lot of this up for the sneakers, and we bind this together. But I always taught everybody, bro, that if we all get together, bro, you could move mountains, bro. When you stand with a lot of people, bro, you could move mountains, bro. Or a house, in this case.
I'm gonna call this number.
Or a house.
Let's see. I'm gonna try this one because I think I called this one before.
Thing I would do is sell those shoes and go somewhere and get a plate. No, it's not the money. It's not the money, Jenny. It's not the money at all. I have the money to move. but we're put in a position where we have to find the place right away. But on top of that, they went and they took my wife's social security number and they started applying and doing hard inquiries all bro. They did a bunch of them. That
My
her
credit score, I was up in the high 600s. I'm not gonna front, it sucks, but
She ha-
I was up there. Okay, and then a couple months ago, I got a letter in the mail. My credit score's at a 4.
a four. Her
4.
credit. They did so many inquiries on her
Okay,
on
I
her
have
credit
right now. You can't.
by being
access-
landlords.
I'm the only one that can
Her
access
credit
my
score is
right
a
now.
4. I never heard that in my life.
So
Bro.
that's being investigated. I have ERAP being investigated. I have a lot of things being investigated, but that should take time. And if I leave here, they'll be able to bring it back, but at the same time, I gotta deal with judgments and evictions and all this shit when I'm trying to fucking move. And how the fuck am I gonna be able to move if they run my fucking shit and my credit report comes up as blocked? I can't, I gotta sit there and explain it a million fucking times to all these places what's going on. They're not gonna want to fuck with me. They're not gonna deal with me. I got issues. I got problems. They're not gonna want that. I know I wouldn't if I was renting. I'd be like, shit, these
Look
people
at Keith the shooter said, "What the fuck, a 4? I didn't know that was possible.
Me neither.
Never in my
A
life."
4. And they put a freeze. Like, I have a freeze right now.
Jenny G, it's a 4. Trust me, it's a 4.
It's back up because they got some of it off, but it's still not good. It's still not good. I still got like 5 more to go.
He said, "Run Kobe's credit."
Yeah, that's all they gave.
Oh, turn on that fan. I'm getting
Yeah,
hot
well,
right
the
now.
heat for me is probably fucking.
No, it's not even the heat from you. It's just, I didn't. A lot of these things I don't plan. This I planned. This I planned to let the world know what is going on.
It's not right.
It's not right. Other people should never. And there's a lot of people that go through this, especially here in New York. You got these landlords, bro, that they just want to destroy everything that they see. Because why? Because they just want to get you out of the way. They just want us out of the way. And I'm fine with that. I'm willing to get out of the way, but you've made it impossible for me to get out of the way.
Well, he did tell us that he was going to do that to us.
Yeah, I told him. He did tell me that.
I'm learning in Russian how to say, I forgot, my daughter's not here, but because she has a Russian friend.
Idina hui suka blat.
No, it's a suka. Blat means something else. But I'm telling you, you're going to run.
Kalama said, "God damn, a Brett Favre 4? What the fuck, man? I feel for all."
He said he's going to make it so that we never have anything and own anything ever in our name ever.
We might not have it all together, but together we can have it all. Facts.
My name for the rest of his fucking
Let's go.
life. He's going to remember me for the rest of his. So, when he's going.
I mean, we got 14 days.
What they call it? Chow time. That's what he's going to remember.
We got 14
Every time they
days.
say chow time, he's going to be.
We got a lot to do in 14 days. Hopefully, the only thing that will save us right now is that one shot deal will come through. Why is it so smoky? You better go check.
I don't know, it looks smoky over there. Did you cook something? Why is it smoky over there? Or is it smoky outside?
New York mom's not Spanish, bro. New York mom is Spanish by injection only. New York mom's Italian, dog. Can you get Section 8? That would help find the plate. No, Section 8 here in New York is closed. That's a closed thing. It's not a matter of the money. It's definitely not a matter of money. Money is not the question here. It's that, where are we going to find a place to take us in 2 weeks?
I just explained why it's not the money. It's when people are running, there are
there's no.
They're gonna run you. They want background checks. Background checks, bro. How much more invasion is there? Like they want background
Gio
checks.
said unfortunately they don't care, and your best bet is gonna get a lawyer. No, we did all that, bro. Did all that. The lawyer thing. There is no tenant lawyers in Staten Island whatsoever. Now, when you go to other boroughs, yeah, they have tenant lawyers. They don't want to know about Staten Island. They don't want to know. They're just like, nope, nope, nope. We don't do Staten Island. Nope, nope. Now there's a reason for that. The reason for that is because Staten Island is fucked up. That's why I want to get out of Staten Island. Look at Wookie. Wookie's like, I live in a low-income apartment.
Yeah.
Wookie, come on, bro. Section 8 is not easy to get on a first off. Secondly, takes you years to get approved. Yeah, Section 8 is locked here in New York City. There's so much people on Section 8 in New York City that they shut that program down. It's been shut for years. For years, that program's been shut. Here in New York. Offending your dad. Nobody likes Staten Island. No, I don't like Staten Island either. I'm not from Staten Island, dog. I'm here now, but I'm trying to get the fuck up out of here.
Yeah, Lila.
Section 8 been locked since 09. Yeah, I don't know. I pay $504 a month for 1 bedroom. That's why I could buy shoes in New York. Yo, you could always depend on Wookie to put a smile on everybody's face. He says I pay $504 a month for 1 bedroom. That's why I could buy shoes. fucking Wookie, bro. Wookie Cali has a hella high cost of living. Rent and housing costs is super high. It is. That's insanity. 504. And it's Section 8 type shit. That's a lot, bro, for 1 bedroom. Jersey's definitely better. No, I know Jersey's definitely better. But now it's the finding a place within 2 weeks. You know? Now the only way that we don't have to find it in 2 weeks is if the city comes through with what they said they were going to come through with paying the arrears, and then we could go to the judge and be like, yo, listen, now we need time. But we're waiting for a phone call back from them right now. We spoke to them the other day. It was an emergency case. We filled out the application, and when you go, New York City, bro, anything city agency, bro, is all screwed up, bro. They don't know their elbow from their fucking nose, bro. Sammy J, you special whoop. Wookie's a great person, bro. Wookie's a great person. You know, I get on Wook and we mess around with him, but He has a great heart. Will I become New Jersey dad? No, I'll always be New York dad, bro. I'll be New York dad living in Jersey. Yeah. Just make sure you're ready in case it doesn't work out. Don't want to see you struggle. No. I'm already struggling. But yeah, I'm actually probably gonna go later on. I'm gonna try to go later on today. I have to get to you know, still shoes are on lock right now. You don't want to become the Florida dad. No, I would love to, but I have to be able to make money wherever I go. If I don't, it's got to be able to work for me and 3 to 4 kids. Me, my wife, and 4 kids. Well, 3 right now. My other daughter, but there's one there. She left. She moved out, and I have one that lives with my mom, but I don't know whether, you know, if she wants to come with us or not. It's not the money; it's the inconvenience. Yes, it's the part about, you know, they took that money. I already got money, you know, saved up, but now it's the time frame. They're putting me under pressure to to find a place to live in 2 weeks. You can't find a place to live in 2 weeks. Then, you know, they're going back and forth to court, they're paying the money, they're doing this, doing that. When are they giving me time to find a place? They're not giving me a time to find a place. We're all going through all of this. Then to go look for a place, you know, I can't be driving around with all my kids in the car and dogs and all kinds of shit. And I have to leave them home. Then there's the fear of, you know, somebody coming here, like maybe the landlord try to come over here and change the locks while we're not here. And our kids are in the house. It's a lot of shit, man. It's a lot of fucking crazy.
Okay.
But I appreciate everybody. So this will be episode number 1. Tomorrow, episode number 2 will be coming. All right, we're gonna do this on a daily basis now, till somebody hears what's happening. Like that, I look for houses for 1 full year. I feel you. 2 weeks is impossible. It's more messed up here in Chicago. The new mayor wants to ask Congress for over $20 million or more for immigrants to get $150,000. 46, what? Our tax-paying money, yo. Yeah, that's crazy. Minus rent, our tax-paying money up. Oldest is 19. Oldest is, yeah, she'll be 9. She just turned 19. Base Maryland. Sorry, New York Dad, for real, for real. No, I know, bro. Listen, this is going to be the daily thing. I'm going to keep you guys posted. I just want you guys to know this is not going to be sneaker related. My sneaker stuff, we keep our sneaker stuff. We keep our sneaker doing what we do on the sneaker side. This is life. This is personal. I just want the world to find out what's going on. All right. Thank you for the donos. Tomorrow, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have to go on my live on my desktop. I'm not gonna do it from the phone because, you know, I don't want YouTube getting my donos. They take 30% out of everything you guys just donated. They take 30%. That's wrong. So, but I thank you anyway. It's very much appreciated, and I know you guys all want the best for me. Even the haters, bro. Listen, haters. You know, you hate on me on sneakers. Don't hate on nobody in life, because that's bad karma and that shit'll come back to you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking to the haters. The haters, the people that are ghost watching and, you know, oh, F New York Dad. Yeah, you're whack. You're this, you're that. Yeah, well, you know what? I didn't do nothing wrong here. I paid my rent. Never ever in this world have I seen somebody pay their rent. And, you know, you got haters out there that misconstrued all of this in their brain. Ah, New York Dad is poor. He's getting thrown out of his house because he don't pay. Nah, bro. That's how rumors get started. Get the facts straight before you start talking shit. You know what I mean? Chungy, you cried? I don't cry too often. I cry when, you know, when I'm angry or when I'm feeling the love. Yeah, I cry. I don't hold down my emotions too well. I don't. I love you too, B-Best. Your karma's a bitch. When she bites, she takes out a chunk. Yeah, bro. I'm telling you. All haters don't understand that. They don't understand. Yeah, I'll laugh and I won't pay no mind to the haters. But guess what? The big man upstairs, he listens to all your thoughts, all the nasty shit that you got to say about me. He listens, bro. And, you know, yeah, they get you back, bro. Real men cry, New York Dad. Oh, I know that. I'm a real man. I just got to the point, bro, where I had to release this. And I'm just hoping and I pray to God that somebody out there will hear this or will watch this and say, you know what? I could help him out. Let's see what we could do. and that would be something else. I cry every day. Yeah, you cry laughter sometimes, bro. Your dad, only real men couldn't cry. If you want, I got 2 shoulders over here, brother. Nah, I got you, bro. But you're gonna have to go to Jersey. No, I'm definitely going to Jersey. I'm not staying here, bro. No way, Jose. I'm not staying here. I don't want, once this is all over with, I want nothing to do with Staten Island, bro. Staten Island could blow up. As long as I get my mom and my family out of here, it could blow up. You know what I mean? But yo, thank you everybody. I don't want to take up no more of your day. Tomorrow, 12 o'clock tomorrow again, we're going to go live with this shit again. All right? I thank you everybody. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate everybody that sent out donos, bro. You have no idea how much that I appreciate you guys. Thank you for listening to me. And if you got any ideas, tomorrow, if you guys think of anything, tomorrow. All right? Thank you. Peace.